Good evening, everybody. Welcome. Let me just disconnect my audio here. Okay, everybody. Good evening. Welcome to Springfield City Hall. Today is Monday, June 2nd. Today, the time is 6:44. We have a regularly scheduled City Council meeting set to take place in 15 minutes. We do have an opportunity for public speak out this evening. We've got three speakers who are registered, and each speaker, as is our custom, will be given 3 minutes. We'd invite you to come up and use as much of your time as you'd like. Our first speaker is Stephen Howard. Mr. Howard is here to speak on housing assistance. Mr. Howard, please turn the microphone on.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Good evening, everyone. Stephen Howard, 1104 Wellington Street, Springfield. Before I make my comments, I'd really like to thank the Springfield City Council for being one of three groups that basically recognized me for the work that I've been doing in the community. They had an event that was held about a month ago at the Ray Jordan Senior Center, and I really was taken aback because I didn't expect to get three of these awards, one from the City Council, one from the State Senate, and another from the fabulous Mason Square C3, which is co-chaired by Councillor Whitfield. And I'd really like to thank, I don't want to call out names like Councillor Click Bruce and others who were there, so no one feels left out, but I'd really like to say it's really heartfelt. The folks that I've mentioned this to, especially family and relatives, friends, they really were surprised. They say, wow, all the work that you did in New York, you never got this kind of recognition. And here it is that you come to Springfield and people are saying, hey, look. And the interesting title of the awards is Community Builder, which I really appreciate. But I really wanted to talk a bit about housing. I just came out of a meeting concerning some units that would be proposed, and I got in late, so I really don't know too much about that, so I wouldn't speak on that. But I'd like to let folks know that the emergency home repair program has been rebooted, and that's something like $32 million for the next 5 years, coming out to about $6.4 million a year. And I'd encourage people to reach out to the City of Springfield Office of Housing, which is located at 1600 East Columbus Avenue, Springfield, Mass. Telephone number 413-787-6500. Again, 413-787-6500. And with my last few remaining seconds, I'd like to also share the website, springfield-ma.gov. That's springfield-ma.gov. And again, thank you, councillors, for the recognition. Greatly appreciate it. And sorry I couldn't talk more about what I really wanted to talk about. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Howard. Our next speaker is Marguerite Foster Franklin. Did I get that right, Marguerite? I think so. I'm sorry, it's the penmanship more than anything else. Are you Marguerite? Yes. Oh, okay, thank you. So we'd invite you to speak at this time, and we understand it's regarding the number of liquor stores in your ward.
Yes. Good evening, City Council members. I am here to express my dismay that the city's License Commission, with the majority voting to allow it's not good when you're short and that's short and I'm short. So my name is Margaret Foster Franklin. I start again. I live on 185 Thompson Street in Springfield, of course. I'm here to express my dismay that the city's License Commission, with the majority voting to allow a liquor store to have a business at 572 St. James Avenue. Why am I dissatisfied with this decision? One, the McKnight Council sent the letter not for this business to reside there. Two, the Bay Neighborhood Council was unaware and was never approached by this particular business. Three, In Ward 4, according to the Google Maps, there are more liquor stores in Ward 4 than any other ward in Springfield. When this was first presented to the License Commission back in 2023, I was also present, along with Mr. Howard as well, expressing our dismay and not wanting it to be there. And obviously, they said they were going to bring it back to council. And now it has approached again, and the new liquor license allowed it to happen. So as a member of the McKnight Council expressed their dissatisfaction with this business being present. My fifth reason is traffic and parking is also a very concern. It's right there near the Rotary, where large trucks come through there, as well as students passing by from Van Sickle, Renaissance School as well. And there's very limited parking in the back, and I don't know where they're going to park in the front, because that's right off the Rotary. My sixth reason is there are already at least 2 within a mile away from this business that are liquor stores. One's on Armory Street and the other one's on Worthington Street, which they call a Worthington Liquor, I guess. I don't know. And across the street, which is a gas station, they sell wine and beer. I guess that's not considered liquor. I'm trying to figure that out. I don't understand. I'm not an alcoholic. I don't drink, so I'm not sure why that does not apply. I recall many years ago about citizens were against the liquor stores across the street from 3 schools. If you look on Catherine Street, there's Rebecca Johnson, and there's an early childhood center, and there's also Halifax on the other side. And there's a liquor store there. Citizens were not happy then, and it's still there. So I'm concerned, excuse me. I know that City Council does not control the licensing commission. However, the City Council should be aware how dissatisfied many citizens of Springfield, of this neighborhood, are feeling, including myself, that this was allowed. Thank you for listening to me.
Thank you very much. Okay, and our last speaker this evening is Jerry Martin regarding business in the city. Mr. Martin.
So, good evening, everybody. My name is Jerry Martin. I live at 34 Oregon Street in East Forest Park. And tonight, I'm here to oppose Onyx Partners and their request for an $8 million tax break. This comes at a time when the taxpayers of this city are yet again facing a significant increase to their property taxes. The average household owner this year is expected to pay nearly an additional $200 more in property taxes. And in some circumstances, this amount will be higher, significantly higher. This sort of increase will have a disproportionate impact on our seniors and people who are living on a fixed income. This request sends an unfair message to the residents of this city. And look, I'm excited for Onyx Partners and the new economic development that we brought here to the city. And I wish you guys good luck. But $8 million that otherwise would be collected by the city could be used for other city services. It can be used for police, fire, and even lowering our property taxes increases. It's also important to note the unusual timing of this request. Requests of this nature typically and should take place at the beginning of this proposal, not as it nears its completion, and not after the financing and lease agreements have already been agreed to and determined. Respectfully, I urge this council to be fair and consistent. We ask our taxpayers, we ask our citizens to pay more, while at the same time you'll be giving $8 million in a tax break to a big business. How is that fair?
Thank you, Mr. Martin. That will conclude. I'm sorry, Judge Hurley. We have public speak out sign up in advance and we don't allow people to speak after the sign up. But you'll have an opportunity to speak certainly when we call the item at the appropriate time. So that will conclude our public speak out portion of the meeting. Council will stand in recess for 6 minutes.